Good
Hey,
evening.
welcome in, everybody.
Good evening.
It's great to already see several people in the chat. So far, I've seen Jeffrey Resendez, Mike Wheeler, Dean the Turkey Legster, BDF, big Disney fan, and that is Keith, Lori Jean Carlson, Jonathan Chong, and Jillian Bone.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, welcome in.
Hey,
Hope
guys.
everybody is having a great day so far.
Definitely.
Yeah, welcome in.
Hang on. That's some audio difficulties here. Dean, I did want to say I was listening to some of Dean, the Turkey Legster, has podcasts. And I listened to several of your podcasts today, Dean. Really enjoyed them. Big shout out there. And maybe we can get a link up in the chat for Dean's. Really good topics, good good delivery. Dean, I really enjoyed those. Really enjoyed the ones that I listened to, and I will be listening to more. So thanks for sending me the link.
Yeah, especially, I need to listen to Dean's podcast, but I know his post on social media, I just really appreciate his positivity. So thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Dean.
Yeah, we do appreciate it.
Yeah. Welcome in to Amy of AJC Magic TV and What in the World with Russ. Great to see y'all here.
Hey, Russ. Good to see you. Good to see you. We have, guys, I don't know if we're going to get to everything tonight. We have so much to get to, and we just had, a lot to talk about. We had a lot of news that just dropped, in fact, that just showed up. Yeah. So we'll get to that. I'm going to go over a little bit of today in Disney history, but I do want to point out that Halloween is only 32 days away. Christmas is 87 days away, and my countdown to Disney is 46 days away, which is just crazy. Seems like this year has. Well, it seems like this year, has just drug, just as slow as molasses, and then on the other hand, we're headed to the end really fast. So
yeah, it's crazy. Here's to hoping that we can get back to a little bit of normalcy, a little bit of sanity in 2021.
Here's to that. Absolutely.
Yeah, always. It's so strange. I would.
Hey, Garrett.
Quick little tiny sidebar here. Shout out to the Tampa Bay Lightning on winning the Stanley Cup. Broke my heart. Absolutely broke my heart to see my Dallas
They beat our Stars
lose. But
the
Lightning has been knocking on the door for a long time now. Congratulations to them. They were the better team, as much as it pains me and breaks my heart to say it. Hopefully the Stars will continue to remain contenders and hopefully win a cup here in the next few years. So
I think they will.
Side note there. I hope so. I sure hope so. They've got some good talent. And but anyway, so hopefully next year, 2021, hopefully we can, and the reason I brought that up was Jillian and I went to the Winter Classic, which was a big outdoor hockey game against it was the Dallas Stars versus the Nashville Predators on New Year's Day. And it was here at the Cotton Bowl.
That was great.
Very iconic football stadium, and they played outdoor hockey in Texas in January.
Yeah,
and it was an amazing day. The weather was perfect. There was I think over 80,000 people in attendance at the game. Truly incredible. But it's hard to believe that was still that was January 1st of 2020. And in some ways, exactly like you said, it feels like this year has, dragged on and on and on, but now here we are 2 days from October.
We are.
So it's as slowly as it seemed to have dragged, at the same time we're almost through the year. So
Jonathan says it wasn't a real season, it doesn't count. Well, thank you, Jonathan. If you're trying to make us feel better, that does make me feel a little bit better.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Oh my goodness. Today in Disney history, I'm going to go through just some of this quickly. And you guys know I love to talk about Walt and Lillian's travel with their family. 1939, Walt Disney and his family, wife Lillian, daughter Diane, brother Roy, sister-in-law Edna, and nephew Roy depart Honolulu, Hawaii aboard the SS Matsonia. They are scheduled to arrive at the Port of Los Angeles Harbor on October 4th. So again, Walt traveling, that spirit of adventure, that spirit of travel was just a part of his DNA, I think. And for those of us who love to travel as well, we totally get that. So
yeah, and it's really pervasive, in that spirit of adventure. 100% finds its way into the parks.
Oh yeah, it's quite obvious. There were so many. His travels affected everything he touched, from the parks to cartoons, his animation, everything that he was involved in, and I think enriched all of those pieces. And travel does that for anybody, though. It really does. We love to travel, so some of the videos that you'll see on our channel are not all Disney. Some of them are travel related, and there are more to come because we sure do love to go.
Yeah.
Today, also in 1942, actor Ian McShane was born in Blackburn, Lancashire, England.
Wow.
He, of course, is known as Blackbeard in Disney's 2011 Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. So, and I loved his portrayal of Blackbeard. He did a super job with that.
Yeah, he did.
Well, also, Madeline Khan was born in Boston, Massachusetts on this day. She was the voice of Gypsy in the 1988 A Bug's Life. Madeline Khan was just a really wonderful comedian. She was really popular in the 70s, 80s, and she's best known for her comedic roles in What's Up, Doc? From 1972. Excuse me. Young Frankenstein, 1974. And her Academy Award nominated roles in Paper Moon from 73, and of course Blazing Saddles from 1974, which is classic Mel Brooks. So yeah, Madeline Khan. I've always been a big fan of hers.
On the note of A Bug's Life, let us know in the chat if whether or not Jillian is the only one that is terrified of the giant hopper that comes out during the It's Tough to Be a Bug show under the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, what do y'all think about giant hopper? I'll have to say, I really enjoy It's a Bug's Life, but I can see how that would really cause some people anxiety. It's pretty interactive, and so but I love it. I think it's really immersive. I think it's fantastic and just tons of fun. Love the big hopper animatronic. I'm sorry you're scared of him. He kind of scares me too, Jillian. Truth be told, In let's see, 1962, actor and singer Robert Bart, who was the voice of young Hercules in Disney's 1997 animated feature of the same name, is born in Norwalk, Connecticut. He was also the singing voice of Scamp in Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure, which I have seen. I don't remember that animated feature a whole lot, but the fact that he was young Hercules, I think is a really good animated film that is kind of a sleeper. Yeah. I really think Hercules, especially a lot of the music in Hercules is fantastic.
Go the Distance is one of my favorite Disney songs.
It is, and it's
man. I'll tell you what, the Muses absolutely crush their roles in the movie.
They do.
Their songs are fantastic. Zero to Hero. I mean, the Gospel Truth is another one of those Hercules songs. A lot of great songs in Hercules.
Oh yeah.
Jillian's not a fan of Hercules, but it's one of those that I personally enjoy.
Oh, I did too. I love Hercules. Like I said, I feel like it's kind of a sleeper. I watched it not too long ago. Need to watch it again. because it's been several months, but I love Hercules. And you're right. Go the Distance it's featured in Happily Ever After fireworks show. And
it's at the climax of the whole fireworks show.
It is.
It's so good, and I got goosebumps the first time seeing that live. I was very, I loved Wishes so much, and so I was very hesitant whenever they were moving on to Happily Ever After, and it was great. Granted, I do miss the songs being sung by the Disney characters, but it's still really, really good.
It's absolutely fantastic. I was just looking at, sorry, I'm kind of behind in the chat, guys. Fun fact, Stacey Rogers, Walton and Lillian both wore an Irish claddagh ring that they bought in Ireland, wore an Irish ring that they bought in Ireland while traveling. Ray and I, as a tribute to Walton and Lillian, after them as our wedding rings. How cool is that, Stacey?
That's really neat.
I'd love to see a picture of those. That is so cool. What a great idea. I just love that.
More people hop in. Welcome into Garrett, Stacey Rogers, Alyssa Stenberg, and Tina Gill, DCS. Thanks for hanging in there, Tina. Tina says she's fading fast, but she's watching.
Oh, Tina. Tina, we appreciate it. We appreciate you always always watching. And Dean, absolutely, we know that you can go the distance. Love the new icon, by the way.
That looks great. Mike Wheeler earlier in the chat said, "Will, I noticed I was wearing something, a certain something in a photo from this weekend."
She did.
Congratulations to Mike Wheeler on his Muppets Award. And he had it pinned on his shirt by Kelly of Myers and the Mouse.
So, he did.
Very cool. Such a well-deserved honor. Mike is an incredible mod and an incredible member of the Disney YouTube community and the overall Disney community. He is just a well of knowledge, and we're grateful to be friends with you, Mike, and we're glad that you love the ears too. So I was 50th anniversary hit the Hitchhiking Ghost Haunted Mansion ears.
Yes, we were glad to see you wearing those, Mike. Glad you enjoying those. We're just talking about the ears. That was really cool, and that was well deserved, Mike. We appreciate your contribution to this to our Disney YouTube community. Golly, guys, we just are blessed. We really are.
So many wonderful people in the community. Yeah, Mike Wheeler rocks and is gobble-tastic.
Damn it. Just quickly,
Stacey, you're referring to watching the Happily Ever After video. We'll wait and see what. Let's see
what she says. In 1980, Zachary Levi, who's the voice of Flynn Rider for Disney's 2010 animated Tangled, which is one of my favorites. Rapunzel is my favorite contemporary princess, as well as the 2012 short Tangled Ever After, which was also really, really good. Was born in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Neat.
So now I didn't know this. He also played Fandral. Is it Fandral?
I couldn't tell you.
In 2013, Thor: The Dark World. I did not know that was Zachary.
No idea. Me neither.
Didn't know. So today is his birthday. And then in 1999 at Epcot, the Mickey Mouse arm. Okay, do you guys remember the wand that was over Spaceship Earth? Do you remember the big wand? We have great pictures. I'm so glad we have great pictures of that big wand. I love it. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. It was temporary, but we have some really good pictures. It was dedicated on this day in 1999 with 2000, and it signaled the start of the Millennium Celebration.
Neat.
So
that's so cool.
That was pretty good. How many of y'all remember that?
Yeah,
So wand. It had and there were stars.
Yeah.
That were scattered over across Spaceship Earth. I thought it looked really cute. I thought it was fun for the Millennium.
Russ says, if you want to see more of this weekend's fun with Mike, I have a video premiering tomorrow at noon. It was a very fun weekend with friends. Yeah, there's a lot of great people and a lot of great channels where all seem to, gather in and head into Orlando this weekend. So
that is great.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Video premiering tomorrow at noon on What in the World with Russ's channel.
Okay, we appreciate that. We'll have to be watching for that.
Russ, for sure.
Now, Stacy said no. The video of Papa Mouse. Okay, did somebody live stream that, Stacy, or did Myers and the Mouse put that video up? I haven't seen it.
Okay, that was the video she was talking about. Okay,
right. So I must have missed that one, but I will definitely. Yeah, I would love it. When I saw the pictures, I was thinking to myself, I hope somebody, took some video of that because I would love to see it. Yeah. Oh, Mike, let's see. Mike, a singer of Candle on the Water from Pete's Dragon just passed away. That's man, we are full of good news and bad news today, guys. We've got a big Disney fan. You've never seen the wand. We have pictures of the wand. I'll send you some on Instagram. It was really cool. It was temporary for the Millennium, but
Russ says it was on Instagram, but I also put it on video. Okay. Well, I'll have to take a look at that.
Definitely. Good. Yeah. And Mike, I have a framed picture of the ball with the one hanging on my bedroom wall. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, good deal. I think we're caught up in the chat, guys.
Yeah, I think
so. And that's pretty much it for the the things that kind of stuck out at me or jumped out at me from today in Disney history. And I really I always enjoy going over that. We follow, just to give credit where credit is due, guys. We follow a lot of blogs. I know, like y'all do. We follow the Mickey blog. We follow WDW News Today, which is always up to date. They drop things almost before they happen. We follow Disney Food blog. So there are a lot of, I think I said the Mickey blog. So there are several places that we go for information. And this one is This Day in Disney History, which is a website that I get that information from. I always like to give credit where credit is due. So the WandaVision trailer. How many of you have seen the WandaVision trailer? Raise your hand if you've seen the WandaVision trailer.
I have seen the WandaVision trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched it actually probably 3 or 4 times, just because it's so. Jillian had said, she is really looking forward to seeing the show come out, because you don't get to see much of Wanda or Vision,
right.
Specifically in the movies, and so
that's true.
She's really intrigued to see how it goes, in what direction they take it. Based off of what I've read, it seems like a lot of people are saying I believe WandaVision is placed after or set after the events of Endgame. Hey, Angela, welcome in. Great
I want to say,
Angela is our dream.
Oh, hey, Angela. It's good to see you. That is the impression that I got. Now, I have watched it, but I have not.
Yeah.
I've not watched it multiple times, and I need to go back and watch it again. I love that retro look. I love that time period that it seems to be set in. I think it looks like it's going to be really clever. I love the costuming, and I always enjoy shows and movies that are period set. That especially that time frame. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's it's kind of that throwback, or the looks of it, kind of that black and white picture.
Hmm.
Kind of reminds me of like I Love Lucy, or I
Right.
Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah. Just the
Shows like that.
hairstyles, the clothing. Yeah, really, really neat. Yeah, it looks good. What have you read as far as have you read anything that would give us any ideas to plot?
Plot wise, obviously, if this is set after Endgame, Vision was not brought back. He had the stone pulled out of his head by
He
Thanos,
did.
and
That's true.
oh well,
Spoilers.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
But
I think Angela's already watched it.
yeah. That's another good side note. They talked about Endgame this past week on Nerd Talk. So a lot of great channels involved with Nerd Talk. You got Diz Our Dream, you got Walt the World with Russ, you got Kinsey Days, and you've got Tracy Glenn, Kinsey Days' dad. So
Right.
go check out Nerd Talk. So
Yeah, it's always good, always entertaining. I have not seen the end game. I've got to go. I'll be on Team Replay, #Team Replay, guys, on that one. But I have really enjoyed watching Nerd Talk.
So pretty much what the general impressions and what I've read, Jonathan Chog says, remember, it's all a dream, LOL. The general impressions and what I've read are that Wanda is trying to cope with the loss of Vision. And so you don't get to see just a ton per se. You see her kind of manipulating people's realities.
Okay.
Like in Age of Ultron, like for instance, she manipulates Captain America's mind to where he walks into that dance in Age of Ultron.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see her kind of playing with people's minds. But in terms of manipulating actual reality, I don't know that you see just a ton of that in the MCU, and so I think we're going to see a lot of that, or I think a lot of that's going to be happening in this WandaVision show.
Well, so from what you've read, this is like a reality that Wanda creates in order to cope with Vision's loss. Is that what we're?
Yeah.
Is that what? Oh, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, that's interesting. I really hope the writing is good in this, because
I hope so too.
They have some great material. I mean, this could just go so many different wonderful directions, I think. The possibilities are endless. And the cinematography for the trailer looked really good. I'm really hoping. I have high hopes for this one. Let's put it like that. I'm really excited about it.
What in the World with Russ says it's Marvel's version of the Dick Van Dyke Show, LOL. If they follow the comics idea, it's kind of the origin of Scarlet Witch. I've already seen, okay, so just kind of moments that you realize, I guess, that stick out in my head, just off the top of my head, in the trailer. You have, I'm not sure who Vision is talking to, but he touches that lady that's sitting in the car on the side of the head.
Right.
And she, and she screams and asks if she's dead. And Vision says no. And she said, well, you are. And so very, very interesting. I'm wondering, like, okay, is Wanda just kind of, has she kind of put herself in some sort of exile, and all these things are going on in her head, and she's, playing with the reality around her? Or has she been captured by somebody and they're playing with her mind? Is kind of what I'm wondering. So, we see some, Jeffrey Resendez. Let's see. I'll look at your comment a second. Okay. I'm close my YouTube for a couple of weeks. Okay. I'm about to say, let's see. Let's see. Cool Russ. Let's see. I think Wanda's manipulated. Jonathan Chong says, yes, House of M. I've seen a lot of people yelling about House of M. What in the World with Russ said there could also be an outside influence that we don't yet know about. It's a great point. From what I've heard, WandaVision is going to help set up for, Doctor Strange and the...
Ah, okay.
Was it Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, that second Doctor Strange movie? I think that's
right. Yeah, which I'm really excited about because Doctor Strange is one of my favorite Avengers. I love I've always loved the mystic, the mystic arts, magic, Harry Potter type stuff. So I really, really enjoyed. I loved Doctor Strange. I know that was kind of, the jury was still out with some people on Doctor Strange, but I really enjoyed it. And I thought Benedict Cumberbatch did an outstanding job as Doctor Strange. So I want to see more.
Yeah, I do too. Have a great night, Jeffrey Resendez. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. You're here.
Good night, Jeffrey.
Pretty much every week, and we really
appreciate it. So we appreciate you.
Hope you have a great night. But I'm really intrigued to see where they go next. I think they had a change in director for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I don't know, just honestly don't know, a ton about Doctor Strange as a character from like the comic books. I'm less familiar with him, but
Russ would probably be the authority on that.
Yeah, I think based on his comments, possibly Jonathan Chong too. But what are some other moments that you that stuck out to you in the trailer, Mom? Obviously.
Well, we saw there was a fleeting, and Stacy mentioned this earlier. There was a really quick glimpse where there was a baby.
2 babies. They're both holding one.
Did you catch that? And I so that just kind of, as I said, I just watched it once. Hey, Blaine, good to see you. Hey, buddy. Are you still in Disney withdrawal? You just got back from Disney not too long ago. And so, with Disney withdrawal is a real thing, man. I'm thinking about you.
Hey,
but yeah, that kind of stuck out at me. I've got to watch it again and try to absorb a little bit more of it. You always absorb more the second time you watch it.
Yeah.
The whole atmosphere of it looks like they're trying to blend in as a normal couple thing, which obviously is hilarious because they're nowhere near being a normal couple, but not even a little bit. So it'll be real interesting to see where they go with this as far as plot line, what's actually going on. We may see several episodes before we actually figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm really curious to see, one thing that I noticed was you had mentioned the babies. Well, in the comics, they have, Wanda has twin sons, and their names are Wiccan and Speed, which they,
okay.
I believe they become members of the Young Avengers. Now, I will admit I'm not super close. I don't follow the comics really close, but I have read, some of the information by, that has been posted out there by people that know a lot about the comics. Let's see, what does Stacy say? Ray just told me that by the time the show is over, the reality Wanda created for herself may actually be her reality. Whoa. That's Vision and Wanda, or the Scarlet Witch are both two. Wanda may, it's hard to say, as far as power ranking, but Stacy says, Will, they're supposed to be doing the Young Avengers. Okay, well, that'd be a great way to start in that direction. There's a lot of directions they can go with this WandaVision show.
Right. Oh, yeah.
A gigantic teaser
Tons.
that I've seen on the internet is on the wine bottle that pours itself. There's an M on the neck of the wine bottle, and the M apparently resembles a run of comics called House of M, which is one of the kind of biggest mutant X-Men kind of Wanda, Scarlet Witch comic runs. And based off of what I've read, if I recall it correctly, potential spoilers ahead. By the end of it, apparently a lot of comic fans were really put out with the Scarlet Witch because I think it's kind of a situation where it plays with her reality and plays with her head, and it angers her. And so since she has the ability to manipulate reality, she pulls the mutant gene out of most of the whole world. And so there are a lot of mutants that exist around the world, and she manipulates reality and says, basically, I think the comic strip pane says no more mutants, and it shows Wanda. And
I had no idea.
It goes from a lot of mutants to I think just 198 are left in the whole world. So yeah, she is incredibly powerful. That's just here we go. Yeah, What in the World is Russ? House of M is more of an X-Men storyline, though. They may borrow some ideas, but I don't think it'll be parallel. Okay, I'm hoping that this show helps introduce us to the X-Men because they acquired Fox, and I believe that should now mean that they can put out X-Men movies. I'm just really curious to see what route they take because there are a lot of characters that were involved in the Infinity Gauntlet comic, and they were not obviously involved in Endgame or the Infinity Saga, that the 10-year period of 18 movies.
Right.
And so now I mean, if they don't own the characters, they can't really include them. But anyway, yeah. So a lot of people were very upset that Wanda did that, and so they're almost wondering if, or I saw a couple of articles that I read. I need to manipulate reality so all the turkey legs show up in front of me. Oh, that's funny. So,
if only, right, Dean? Then I could manipulate reality and appear in Disney World.
So I'm sure that Nerd Talk at some point, it may be this Sunday. I think maybe Russ said. I'm sure at some point they're going to talk about the House of M and about WandaVision and the trailer and everything. And so be on the lookout for that. I'm sure they'll put together a really good video. I'm just going based off of stuff that I read. Read, kind of analyzing the trailer. And so, yeah, just like Stacey said, Ray said, also said WandaVision may introduce mutants to the MCU. I think there's a good chance of that. So
could be.
Really hoping for it. We'll see. Plus two, and for all these really incredibly powerful, all these characters, you think so many iconic X-Men and stuff. For them to have not been involved up to this point, and then all of a sudden, you have to come up with some way to introduce them, because it's why did we have this gigantic threat in Thanos, that threatens, the whole, the existence of the entire universe, and then all of a sudden, boom, they come out of nowhere. It's where were you guys? It's kind of like it's kind of like the whole kind of that little banter, that little conversation with Captain Marvel. They basically asked her where she'd have been, and they were like, she said, well, I had to protect other planets in the galaxy. You guys weren't there to help them. And so it's I've been really curious. I figured at some point they were going to bring the X-Men in. I'm really hoping that's what happens. And I'm really interested to see what the starting point will be. Will they be adults? like all of them be adults, or like
Right.
where
How
are
are
they?
they going to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
How are they going to do it? It will be interesting. It'll also be interesting to see who they pull in as director, producer, people to work on this storyline. They've done such a good job with the MCU up to this point that I really hope that they kind of continue in that vein. The casting's been excellent for MCU. I mean, obviously those movies are just monumental. I love them, and so I'm hoping that as they continue on, they can maintain that same quality with the productions.
It was such a huge buildup to Endgame. And what is it? Angela,
huge.
Glad Thanos was dusted. LOL. Yeah.
All of us are.
So you have to wonder who the next big bad guy is. Okay, Tracy Glenn, Kinsey Day's dad, said Thanos created the mutants. They could go with that. Yeah, there's a few big bad guys they could be setting up for.
That's true.
On down the line. Thinking about Galactus. His name escapes me. There's another big one that doesn't appreciate people messing with time, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But yeah, there's a lot of big bad guys that they could potentially be setting up for down the road.
Yeah.
Stacy says, Will, did you hear Disney Marvel cast Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk? I did not hear that.
Oh, wow.
I think I saw a rumor at one point they had asked, what's her name? Big UFC fighter. She was a huge name. She doesn't do it anymore. She actually wrestled in the WWE. What is her name? Can't for the life of me remember. Ronda Rousey. At one point I heard, rumblings that they might have asked her, but I did not hear that they cast her. Stacy, who did they cast? If you know, let us know in the chat. But yeah, there's so many different. Okay, there it is. Yeah, What in the World is Russ? Yeah. Ronda Rousey. Is that who they actually decided to cast as Jennifer Walters? Okay, let's see. Yeah, Jonathan Chong said Brainiac and MODOK can come. Yeah, MODOK is another big bad guy for sure. And I'm about to say he's associated with AIM, right? Jonathan Chong. Oh, okay. What in the World with Russ? She wanted to play Captain Marvel. Honestly, man, I don't know. It's hard to say. Hot opinion. But I did not care for Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I think they could have cast someone that's a bit more likable, quite frankly, and
more athletic.
Yeah, and Ronda Rousey fits the bill as athletic, but in terms of strength and stuff, she might be a pretty good casting for She-Hulk. Okay, here we go. She-Hulk will be played by Tatiana Maslany. She is a fantastic actress. She was on a show called Black. It was about human cloning. By the end of the series, she played 17 different characters. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my word. Okay, now I remember Orphan Black, but I never watched it, Stacy. So, yeah.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting. I may have to go back and look at that. I think Russ agrees with us.
Yeah. Actually, Russ clarified Brainiac is DC. Yeah, good point. But MODOK for sure is another big baddie that we have not seen in the MCU yet. So
that's true.
Here, so tons of different directions that WandaVision could go.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that I noticed that really cracked me up was in the trailer, you see Scarlet Witch and Vision in two different scenes, both wearing what looks like Halloween outfits that resemble their character.
Yeah.
their characters from the comics and their more traditional look. And so that kind of cracked me up. I was like, is that going to be like, are they going to be themselves for Halloween?
Right, for Halloween. Exactly. I noticed that too. And I noticed that they had their costumes were more comic book, looking. I thought that was really funny. Yeah. Amy, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate you being here. Have a great night. Appreciate it. So I am really excited about this, and I know a lot of other people are.
Yeah.
I have high hopes for this one. Really excited about this one. So looking forward to it. Did you have anything else to say about WandaVision?
I don't WandaVision, no.
I'm trying to think.
I don't want to stretch myself out too thin.
Right. Well, and there's so many different directions that that could go. But I just overall, I loved the look of the trailer. I loved the cinematography in the trailer. I thought it was very innovative. The direction that we don't exactly know what direction they're going with it yet, but we know from the obvious time period and what have you that something is definitely different. It's Wanda is has put herself into a different reality or something like that is going on. So as I said, I'm kind of expecting us to be a few episodes in before we actually figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So, hey, Carol. Good to see you. Welcome. So, yeah, that one's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. In other news, and we've got so much news, guys, that dropped today. Florida, obviously, unless you've been under a rock, you know that Florida is in phase 3 of their reopening, which is really exciting. Their governor, Rick DeSantis, has decided that they are far enough down the road that they can move into a phase 3 opening. In a release that Walt Disney World did a little earlier, they are still going to kind of maintain a lot of the physical distancing protocols that they have in place, the masks, the plexiglass, barriers. They're going to maintain that safety, and I think that's wise at this point for them. I really do. But
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Jillian and I went and had a great time. We were wondering how it was going to go, but we went and had just a fantastic time, and we're looking forward to going back. In case you missed the news, anybody in the chat that may have missed it last week, we are headed back. Mom's going to be there a while longer than we are.
I am 46 days away from my trip. So
yeah, and
I'm
so
46 days out.
Due to a lack of time off for me, we'll have to fly in a little bit later, and but we're looking forward to heading back, and already looking. It's great to have that countdown in front of you. Looking forward to our next trip.
It is. It really has kind of to having that countdown, guys, and y'all know what I mean. Having that Disney countdown just sort of pushes you through your day. It gives you something to look forward to. It gives you something to plan for. And it just makes us happy. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a great trip. And now, with the phase 3 announcement that came out, there will be a lot more restaurants open. There will be a lot more available. It'll be the week before Thanksgiving, so we're hoping to miss some of that Thanksgiving rush from that'll be for the actual week of Thanksgiving. So I think we're going to be in good shape with it, and I do trust Disney to go ahead and use caution. I personally think the masks will be at least through the end of the year. I think we'll be wearing the masks at Disney through the end of the year. Yeah. And I feel like they'll keep a lot of the physical distancing protocols in place, definitely.
Garrett says, "Hey, Will, it is time to do an advent calendar for your mom's trip." I'll tell you what, I did have a lot of fun doing the Marvel 80 Years Funko Pop Advent Calendar, and it was a great time. But man, putting out a video a day, even though there are a lot of repetitive components of my unboxing videos, putting out a video a day is a tall order. You've got to set aside that time to, not only shoot the film, but edit and make sure, the sound is good.
I've never shot a video a day. I've never tried a video a day.
It's challenging for sure. And so by the time our trip got around, and then following our trip, I was like, man, like it's nice to have my evenings back a little bit.
Yeah.
It was fun to make the videos, but it was also nice to have a bit of free time back to myself.
Yeah, and that's kind of why we haven't. I think we're all just kind of taking a little breather. That's why we haven't dropped any vlogs yet, but those are coming. William and Jillian have tons of great content on vlogs that will get us through to our next trip. Where we can get more content. So.
Garrett, Russ says, good idea, Garrett. Are y'all going to peer pressure me into doing it again? Garrett says, come on, you're young. I'm old. I would do it, Will. Stacy said, man, Will said, Funko Pop. My wallet opened up again.
And if the truth, Stacy, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Garrett says, I'm an old man. You have that young guy's stamina. Oh, me. Who knows? Maybe we will. Maybe Mom will do it. I don't know, but
I have not decided. I have not quite decided yet exactly what I want to do. I want to do some kind of a countdown, and I've got to decide, fairly quickly. But what do you guys think? I am trying to decide what kind of advent calendar to get for Christmas this year. Should I get? And let me have your opinions. There is a Funko Nightmare Before Christmas advent calendar. All of these are available on Amazon. There is also a Lego Star Wars advent calendar. So what do you guys think I should get? I'm kind of torn because I like the idea of both of them. So there's the Funko Nightmare Before Christmas advent calendar or the Lego Star Wars advent calendar. So what do y'all think? Which one should I go with? Let me know.
That's a tough one. I'm interested to see, as we get closer to the end of the year, if they put out any more.
Yeah, I am too. And they may. They absolutely may put out some more.
Everybody's saying both.
Everybody's saying, okay. Oh, the Lego. Okay, there's a Funko. Let's see. Get them both. Yeah, Stacy, that Nightmare Before Christmas. But that Lego Star Wars one is really cool though, guys, because it comes with some mini Legos, but it also comes with some Legos that you can actually assemble, like little teeny Legos that you can assemble. It is really cool. So I don't know what to do. Okay, Dean says Lego Star Wars. Angela says get them both. Car keys is Lego Star Wars. Yeah. Desert Dream says Funko. Jeffrey, Lego Star Wars. So yeah. I like the idea of both of them too. I'm gonna have to pick one. So I may go back in the chat, guys, and see who got which one got the most. Hey, sharing our Disney Lego. It's educational. There you go. Sharing our Disney. That is an excellent point. Oh, Mike, that's funny. Look what Mike said. Forget those blockheads, do nightmare. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Hey, Angela, you're back. Oh my goodness. And Alyssa says both too. So, well, I'll have to figure it out. Gosh, maybe William could get one and I could get one. William's having technical difficulties there. Okay, guys, just moving along here, and we're just going to touch on some stuff pretty quickly. The Ratatouille ride and restaurant. Now, from what I'm reading in a lot of the blogs, it's almost done. So I think do you guys think that they'll open up before the end of the year? I hope they do. I really hope they do. William's disconnected. Maybe he'll pop back in here. But I'm hoping that they go ahead and open Ratatouille. I think that Epcot being, Walcott, I think they need to go ahead and open Ratatouille to kind of pull some people back into that park. Plus, I think it would be really cool for Christmas. If they open the ride, they will probably, I'm thinking that includes there's William. I'm thinking that includes hang on.
Hey.
Oh, we lost you.
Hey, yeah. See if you can add my screen back in. Do you see me?
I can see you.
Oh my.
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah, I can see you. Can you see yourself? Let's see. Hang on. Hang on just a second.
Just a second.
Yeah,
we got some chaos going on here.
We got some chaos going on.
Yeah,
here.
sorry, you've got to talking to the forehead of security real quick.
We're getting a little bit of a.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. I think we're good now.
Okay, Mike says he can't see you.
Oh, Mike.
Mike.
All right,
okay,
there we go.
Got it straight out. There we go.
I'm just going to have to hold you guys in my hand because apparently my internet decided that it wants to, looks like my router wanted to reboot for some reason. So here we are.
Had some technical difficulties here lately. I was just saying, I think I'm hoping they go ahead and open the Ratatouille ride and restaurant because from everything that we're reading, it's done. And so there's something about maybe a sign going up that I saw on WDW News Today. So we'll see if that happens pretty soon. I think it would be fantastic if they opened that up for the holidays.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And you've got, right behind that sometime, you've got Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. But the other thing that they're really kind of teasing is Harmonious, which is
they are. And there were
spectacular.
Was it Paging Mr. Morrow? And then I think I saw one or two others.
Yeah.
That had the back kind of seeing the background of the fireworks show being put on. So Disney MasterChef. Yeah, I hope you're going to be there in the next 60 days. That's really cool. And Dane says that he can't wait to see the Ratatouille ride. I'm thinking, Dane, that it's going to be really, really cool. It's cool. I think that you can see it as you come in. As you come into Epcot via the Skyliner, you can see the Ratatouille ride and all of the changes that they're making in France. So I'm hoping we'll see what happens with that. But I think it would be great. As for Harmonious, they're kind of teasing, that might happen too pretty soon. So maybe they're going to introduce that as kind of, their big thing for the holidays, get Harmonious, kicked off, maybe work out some kinks before 2021, which of course is Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh, that's funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, welcome into Disney Master Chief.
Good to see you. Welcome.
The little bit of Steelers droid. It's actually orange. It kind of looks a little bit yellow. But yeah, he's actually orange. I just thought it was neat
Did you
looking.
ever come up with a name for him, by the way?
I did not. I'm still trying to decide. I'm still in the fence. I'm the world's worst about naming things and also naming things and also kind of making it's not even a big decision. It's just a droid, like it's just something I'm going to play with that basically functions as like kind of like an RC car. But I'm looking forward to. I've made my mind up. I'm going to build a droid for my birthday while I'm there. I'm going to build one.
That'll be a lot of fun.
So we'll either live stream that or vlog it, guys. But I'm looking forward to it. I was picking out colors today. So excuse me. Mine will have to be an R2 unit because I'm from that era. So it would definitely have to be an R2 unit.
Yeah, I love mine. Although Jillian's BB unit is really cool.
Yeah. Well, the fact that y'all got one of each is what I think is really cool. I really enjoy that. We have, before we get too far over the hour here, we do have an announcement to make, a special announcement.
We do.
So, hey, Kadani, Sean, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Hold on just a second, y'all. I'm gonna have a little bit of gimbal craziness real quick. I'm trying to get set back up again. Since things ended up going kind of crazy for me, and my internet router decided to reset itself.
Yeah. Hashtag gimbal craziness.
Yeah. Hashtag what is it? The Hitchhiking Ghosts are messing with me.
Mike, I don't know did we read this comment? Back up a little bit. Mike says, I have a friend working on the upcoming fireworks show, and what they were doing with testing products, rehearsals, and stuff like that is months and months away. Okay. Well, you kind of shot me down there, Mike. But I am really excited about that show. I think maybe they intend on introducing it then during 2021 for the 50th. Maybe that's what they have in mind. But at any rate, okay. So our big announcement. Do you wanna make that announcement?
Sure. Well, it's it's actually kind of funny. But this week on Thursday at noon Central Time, we're going to try something new. We're going to do a new live stream, and basically we had this idea, around the time the Mandalorian season 2 trailer came out, and so we thought about it. We were like, you know what, like. We cover so much information in our Tuesday stream, and then Jillian has the Saturday stream, What's Brewing with the Bones. We wanted to do another, stream another day of the week, but we were also like, well, we don't want to, infringe on anyone else's time slot, and so we just said, well, why not lunch? Like, and so anyway. It'll be interesting to see, what I guess how our viewership turns out. But we're very, very excited. And again, I mentioned we got this idea around the time the Mandalorian season 2 trailer came out. So me and Mom, this Thursday at noon Central Time, are going to be reviewing episode 1 and 2 of the Mandalorian, and also. Yeah, of season 1. So yeah, we just thought it'd be a lot of fun, and that we already cover so much information in our stream that it'd be hard to fit in this type of content, and so we just decided that, hey, let's just do another show.
Yeah. We with the Mandalorian season 2 is premiering October 30th. Which is Adam's birthday, by the way. That's kind of cool.
I actually messaged him happy birthday and sent him the link to the second season trailer.
Absolutely. So we decided, please do try to join us, Jeffrey. We decided we're going to review 2 episodes of season 1 per show. And it'll be Thursdays at 12 o'clock. So we're going to try that, do a lunchtime show. So maybe some of you can, just pop in for lunch and watch that. And we're looking forward to it because Mandalorian season 1 is so cool. And then, we'll be finished with season 1. and ready for season 2 to start, and we'll just keep on going with the show. So
Yeah.
we're really, and Angela, that's when, we were going to rewatch all of season 1 anyway. And so we thought, if we're going to watch them all, why not just do a live stream, as we and talk about them. We don't have a name for that show yet, but if you guys
if you have suggestions, feel free to help us out in the chat.
Blank on this. I don't know. We're just trying.
It's the craziest thing, we've been trying to decide, okay, is it some sort of T word that we could use along with Thursday? And we were like, well, Friday would have been so much easier because you could do Fandom Friday, but the reason we picked Thursday is because we thought, okay, we thought about other days. We thought about, maybe even Friday, but the episodes drop on Friday, usually, or at least they did last year.
Right.
Now they did push out. Another reason we picked Thursday is because we wanted to give people enough time to watch it. We didn't want to do any spoilers. So we're hoping that by putting it on Thursdays, if the video comes out on Friday, you have almost a full week to watch it before our stream comes along. So that was kind of the thought process behind it. But yeah, we're really looking forward to it. If you can't watch it live, there's always the option to watch it on the replay.
Absolutely.
And so feel free to do that. And obviously we love to have you, everybody, talking live with us. But lunchtime with Bones, that's good. There's so many different ideas that we've thrown out there for naming the show. Feel free to keep helping us out.
Figure it out. Movie Mania. For some reason, we have a mental block. We can't come up with a name for that stream. So maybe you guys can help us out. So we're looking forward to it. It'll be Thursdays at 12 o'clock Central, which would be 1 o'clock Eastern. And it starts day after tomorrow. So, and day after tomorrow, we'll review episodes 1 and 2 of Mandalorian season 1. So if you want to follow along with us, go ahead and watch season 1, episodes 1 and 2, and you'll be right with us. Because again, we were going to watch them anyway. It's like Angela said, we were going to watch them again before season 2 drops. So so this is a good thing to do.
Yeah. Russ said, I almost wonder if they will hold things for the anniversary. Since plans have changed drastically, they might need to have something to present for that. Yeah, that's not a bad point at all. Talking about opening some of these different rides, like the Ratatouille ride, and some of these other rides that may be close to completion. Maybe holding on to it, waiting for them to open up for the 50th. That's a valid point.
They may. It'll be interesting to see, what they do with it, because by everything I'm reading, Ratatouille is finished. It's ready to go. So we'll have that to look forward to. We've got a lot to look forward to, guys, with Ratatouille, the ride, the restaurant, Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, Coaster coming. We've got Tron over in the Magic Kingdom opening up. We've got the Space Restaurant, Space Odyssey,
Space 220.
Space 220 opening up. So there are a lot of really fun stuff. Some of it has probably been delayed a good bit because of Corona, but
that's what happened to the Mary Poppins ride, didn't it? Didn't they decide?
It did. Yes.
Yeah, to go ahead and push that out.
Postponed. It's not. They didn't say canceled. They just said postponed. And Moana, there's another one. That they had kind of on the drawing board. So I think we'll see all of them at some point. They may be delayed. They may have to wait until they get all the parks up and running and everything, kind of going great guns and get that income stream coming in again. But I think they'll. As Walt said, the parks are never complete. They're always growing. So, So let's see, just quickly, gosh, we've got so much, guys. Let me see if I can run through this Disney
Yeah,
news
we'll
really
hurry through the Disney news. Just a
go
heads
ahead.
up, Dole Whip Dad is live for the Disney Vacation Club. He's got Welcome Home, his
Mhm.
Disney Vacation Club show. So if you
Yeah.
want to check that out, feel free to hop over there. Now or
Yeah,
or
it'd be
after our
good.
stream is over. But yeah, we're going to run
Yeah.
through some Disney news. Obviously, just up front. Right, just a little bit before the show, saw that news come down where I think it's 28,000 Disney cast
Yeah.
members are going to be laid off, and that
Yeah.
just absolutely breaks my heart. And one of those casualties, as we heard about already, was Yeehaw Bob,
Yeah.
which was just incredibly disappointing.
Yeah. He announced on his Facebook page, guys, if y'all are not familiar with Yeehaw Bob, he is a Disney legend. He performs at Port Orleans, and he
Was
is
it 23 years? 23
amazing.
years he'd been with the company.
Yes. I'm hoping they can bring him back. And
Yeah.
this say also, let's say, well, several performers. It's got several performers. The Grand Floridian Orchestra, got them. The Spirit of Aloha performers at the Polynesian, it got them, and probably some others. I know Mike Wheeler can kind of sympathize with that because he was a performer when he was a CM. So, this really stings. William knows I have been talking about going to see Yeehaw Bob for months after I, found out that he was there. It was just one of those things that I guess I should have known about and I didn't. But I'm hoping they bring him back. He's just, because I can't imagine anybody that they could bring back in his spot who would pull that many people in. He's such a prolific performer, such a great performer. Amazing talent. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, he performs at Port Orleans, and he go to Corey Meets World stream and search his live stream of Yeehaw Bob. He also did an interview. He also interviewed him during the whole COVID thing, which was fantastic. A lot of the other channels also have Yeehaw Bob performances. RTV1 has them. Fantastic guy. Yeah. So
thanks for being here, Garrett. Have a great night.
Thanks, Garrett. We appreciate it. The statement from Josh D'Amaro said, in light of prolonged impact of COVID-19 on our business, including limited capacity due to physical distancing requirements and the continued uncertainty regarding the duration of the pandemic, exacerbated in California by the state's unwillingness to lift restrictions that would allow Disneyland to reopen, we have made the very difficult decision to begin the process of reducing our workforce at the parks. And it says approximately 28,000 domestic employees will be affected. So of which about 67% are part-time. So really, really sad news. Disney is first and foremost a business. So it's
have a great night, Angela. Thanks for being here.
Bye, Angela. As far as Disneyland goes, there are rumors. Those rumors of it opening very soon are still swirling. Now, the governor of California is really digging in his heels on this. He does not want them to open. And I know that some statements by Josh D'Amaro and some other higher ups in the Disney company have been, I think they're really butting heads on this one. And, to me, I will say this. I think they need to open Disneyland because Disney has proven that they can open safely with all of the protocols in place. Disney World has been open for months, guys. So they need to let Disneyland open and help people get back to some normalcy. It's the happiest place on earth, and we can all use some happiness right now. So I'm really hoping.
It breaks my heart for all these cast members, and we're talking about, we've the names that we've thrown out there are more prominent acts, prominent entertainers. Our thoughts and prayers 100% go out to all those cast members. Just do, those on the front lines that interact directly with the guests in the parks. And those back scenes, behind the stage. We're so incredibly grateful to all the cast members that provide that Disney magic to us in the parks, and our thoughts and prayers 100% go out to all the cast members and families impacted by this layoff. This year has just been incredibly tough. I was blessed. I was just out of work for a couple of months, and I'm really enjoying my new job. But it definitely thoughts and prayers go out to everybody impacted by this news and this layoff. And we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for providing that magic to us when we're in the parks.
Absolutely. Stacy just had a thought. Wonder if the announcement and pointing out California not letting them open is to put pressure on the California governor. I've heard Disneyland CMs are worried. I would think so, Stacy. I would think that they are. It's like Angela said, they have proven that they can do it with a Florida model. They have proven that they can open safely. So we got to open, guys. We got to get open. We can't live in fear. We got to get open. We can open safely, and all of us, take personal responsibility. If you need to wear the masks, if you need to physical distance more, if you don't, not comfortable going out to eat or even to the grocery store, then don't. We can all make the best decisions that we can make for ourselves, but we got to get the economy going again. We absolutely do. And I haven't seen that, Mike. Disneyland has put a commercial to the governor saying, "Open back up." Haven't seen that yet, but
sorry to and for any that hadn't heard, sorry to kind of turn things. We try to stay upbeat and positive on this show, but we're trying to cover the news too. And like I said, our hearts go out to each and every one of the people impacted by this, and hopefully they'll be able to get bring some of these cast members back, because they are fabulous and they all play an important role in providing that magic to the guests each and every day.
Yeah, we appreciate the CMs so much, because it's without them there's no Disney magic. So we appreciate them. Let's go ahead, William, and jump to our channel announcements and wrap this up so we can get over to Dad's stream.
Yeah, so just real quick, Jillian has her Saturday morning show, What's Brewing with the Bones. She'll be talking about the new series on Disney Plus called The Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom. So keep an eye out for that. The first episode came out this past Friday, so keep an eye out for that. And then also next week, October 5th through the 11th is Movie Marathon Week, and a lot of the Disney YouTubers from that are posted out on the Live Place will be part of that, reviewing various movies during the regular live streams. So it should be great. So looking forward to that. And I'll go ahead and pass the baton back to you, Mom.
Okay. We are looking forward to that next week. So y'all kind of watch for October 5th through the 11th, because there'll be a lot of Disney YouTubers. They're going to be reviewing movies during their regular streams, the regular live streams in honor of Movie Marathon Week. If you want a full listing, you can go to theliveplace.com. Thanks to Dean, who manages that site. Check it out. Dean does a great job. It's like a TV guide, guys, for family-friendly live streams over the liveplace.com. So check that out for regular live streams, and also the special promos that everybody's doing for Movie Marathon Week. If you're a YouTube creator, then you should be using TubeBuddy. It is a fantastic tool. I think it's the best tool out there, guys. It helps you to analyze your videos for performance, give you suggestions for titles, how to boost your views. We're not in any way affiliated with TubeBuddy. We're just really, we know a lot of the people who come into our live streams are also YouTubers and creators, and we want to let you know that TubeBuddy is your best friend. There is a free version. We use the free version for several months, and then we upgraded for a small fee to the pro version. I think we have. If you'd like to try it, use our affiliate link in the description below. And everyone, of course, head over to Dole Whip Dad's live stream. He's doing Welcome Home Disney DVC, and tonight's topic is Aulani. That Disney resort's located in Hawaii on the island of Maui. So head on over there. And if somebody wants to drop a link in the chat to that, that'd be great. Special thanks to our ghost host moderators for being here for live streams this week and every week. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much. We appreciate you keeping the chat family friendly and just being the great people that you are.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody who's in the chat, ninja watching or watching on the replay. We love our hashtag team replay. William, did you have people in the chat that you wanted to shout out to?
So let's see. Shout out to Aunt Joy, who watches each and every week. Love you. Thanks for watching. Shout out to Jeffrey Resendez, Mike Wheeler, Dean the Turkey Legster, BDF, Big Disney fan, which is Keith, Lori Jean Carlson, Jonathan Chong, Jillian Bone, the Hitchhiking Bones, AJC Magic TV, What in the World with Russ, Monarch Moment, Stacy Rogers, Alyssa Steinberg, T. McNeil DCS, Diz Our Dream, Rayleigh Creative Travel, Tracy Glenn, Kenzie Day's Dad, Car Key, Sharing Our Disney, Angela DOD, Disney Master Chief, and Rod Priester. Thank you to everyone who participated in the live stream, commented in the chat, and also big shout out to everybody that watches on the replay too. We're grateful for each and every one of you.
Appreciate it. And you mentioned Aunt Joy, right?
Yeah, I did. First one.
Always appreciate you being there, Joy.
Yeah.
Again, guys, thanks so much. It's wonderful to be here. We look forward to Tuesday nights to being with you, and just let us know what you think about content. Let us know. We actually asked a couple of questions. If you have any ideas on what we can call our new live stream on The Mandalorian. And should I get advent calendars? Should I get Lego Star Wars or Funko Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah.
Let me know. So that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah, we go live every Tuesday night at 9:00 p.m. Central. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you're new, so you get notifications whenever we go live, which it's very important to do that since we'll be back in the parks in November. So looking forward to our upcoming trip. You can reach us on through the internet, through email on the hitchhikingbones@gmail.com. But thanks again to everybody who participated in the chat tonight. And thank you so much to everybody that watches on the replay too. Love each and every one of you. And we hope you all have a great week, and hopefully you enjoyed tonight's stream. So thanks again, everyone. And hurry back. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Have a great week.